Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Lego stream building Bilbo Baggins' Bag End, his house in the Shire. Trying to reconstruct this build, which I don't think I have all the elements for, but we're trying to make an effort to get it as close as possible to the original. I've uncovered the original Lego manual here. So we're going to try to get as close as possible, which may also sometimes require some a bit of improvisation to make it all fit. However, it already looks nice, as you can tell. The entrance is there. You can see that there's going to be the big round door, and we already have this nice window, and we are now, I kind of have to figure out where I am in this manual. I think we've already built the top of this of the hill. Yep, I think that's it. That's that's the final thing that we've done last time, which means that we are now going to build some, I think some pillars. Hey Brenda. Hi Stephen. Hi Kieran. And Proud Hufflepuff is in Disneyland. Lucky you. I hope you have a great time there. Fantastic. I had a very busy day. We've been, we started the renovation of our studios and our offices, and it was a very intense day. We did a lot of work. There's a very old kitchen that had to be completely demolished, and we started painting. We had a visit of a carpenter who's going to help us construct a television kitchen, or we want to have a new kitchen where we can film cooking videos. So we've been discussing the design of that, and so a lot of different things. We've also kind of finished the first season. The summer is starting, summer vacation is beginning, and so we've been, wait a minute, I'm not sure about that. It says it has 1, 2, 3. Does it need to have like a sec? That's weird. Oh, okay, I see. Now we're good. We had a barbecue tonight, and earlier this week I had had dinner with the board of the organization, and we said goodbye to our chairman of the board, and now that moved to another person, etc. So a lot of things happening. So I really needed some time to relax, and what better way to do that than to build some Lego. Hey Terrence, good to see you. And Steven is there too. Very good. Galaxy's Edge is beautiful. I saw it last night in the dark, and it's beautiful. Going back today for blue milk and some fun with Rey, Kylo Ren, and the troopers. Oh, awesome! I'm so glad for you that you can experience that. Hey, Acton. It's so fun to see the videos of all those people staying in character. Like the stormtroopers behave like real stormtroopers. They never diverge from their from who they are supposed to be. It's a great concept. One day I'll see it. One day. I need to build a third. So what time is it over there? Because it's 11 o'clock here, so it must still be relatively early there. So I'm surprised to see you here on the stream. Hey Thomas, bonjour, bonsoir. Tolkien was indeed a great Catholic. Yes, that's why we're honoring the story where it all began, here in the Shire, in a hole in the ground. There lived a hobbit. Oh, I'm currently reading a fantastic book about how the movies came about, but it also tells the entire story of how Tolkien, the choices that he made into how to visualize the story. It's fantastically written, and it also shows you how the movies became what they were, and how Peter Jackson became involved, and it's so brilliant to read all that. It's kind of a small miracle that those movies were even made. There was so many times when the whole thing could have collapsed. When am I coming to Disneyland and Comic-Con? Comic-Con, that will probably never. That is such an unreachable thing. But Disneyland, that will certainly happen. That will certainly happen. Terrence, it's your 5th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Oh, really? You got the Slave 1, the collector's edition. That is so cool. Wow. Hey, Niels. Oh, it's only 2 p.m. But don't you want to go back to the park then if you're there? Combien de Lego est-ce que j'ai construit? Ça dépend. Tu veux dire live sur YouTube ou en général, quoi? J'en ai construit pas mal, mais celui-ci, c'est seulement, je crois, le 4e projet. J'ai fait le Slave One, j'ai fait des petits projets, comme celui-ci. Le petit chariot, là, avec Gandalf. Donc, si ça compte, ça fait 2. Puis j'ai fait le château de Harry Potter. Non, Harry Potter, Slave One, Gandalf, celui-ci. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait d'autre? Bon, je ne me rappelle plus. Est-ce que j'ai fait d'autres choses? Au moins 4. Harry Potter is great. Well, Galaxy's Edge has opened in Disneyland. It's going to open later on in Disney World. So that maybe you're confused with that. And then not everything is ready yet, so they're still going to open up other parts and attractions later on. It is literally the same one from the same store. We're really, wow, cool. Terence, are you here in Holland then? No. Really? Like you went to the store where I rented the thing? You gotta be kidding me. I hope all the pieces are there. Otherwise, don't look at me. Oh boy. Break from walking and stopped in the room to sit down and relax. Good, good, good. Oh, it's warm. Yeah, I can imagine. Disneyland can be super warm. All right, let's see. We need, what else? Now I'm looking at 2 manuals at the same time. But, okay, I need 2 green ones. One here, and there's a 3rd one. And a flat one, so the flat one goes here. I love it always how they kind of adds strength to these builds. Sometimes when you're building something, you're like, oh, that's kind of wonky, that's not very solid, and then the next step always strengthens it and makes it very solid. Oh, you live in Zwolle. Oh boy. Did you tell the guy that you saw the thing being built at my place? That is too cool. I can't believe you got the same one. Oh my gosh! When I saw your name, I thought you were Terran, so I'm thinking, oh, probably UK or America. Oh, that is too funny. It's like a second-degree relic now. A YouTube relic. Well, I certainly hope that you enjoy building it just as much as I did. And one big advantage of buying a second-hand set is you don't have to do the stickers. Someone else did them. Because that's always a real pain to build. Or to do. Thank you, Scarabelia. Talking about Lord of the Rings, did you ever listen to the Lord of the Rings audiobook by Phil Dragish? No, I don't think so. Is that an English version? I've listened to the BBC version. And no, I think that was The Hobbit, actually. I don't think I've ever listened to an audiobook of the Lord of the Rings. Okay, now we're doing brown stones on the inside. Brown tiles, actually. I'm a little bit surprised that the inside is not a little bit more ornate. Then again, we can always do that later on. Embellish it a little bit. We're doing like a super build. Let's first build whatever is indicated there. Let's see if I'm still on the right track here. Oh, wait a minute, they want me to do something else. Oh, we're going to do the door. Ooh, but the door is going to be tricky because the door in this build is different from the door. So the door here is a piece that is missing in this set. So I think they're doing something that looks a little bit like the door, but it's not as good looking as in the original set. First doing some tiles here. All right, let's see if they move over to the door. Yes, they do actually. Okay. All right, let's see how far we'll get. First of all, we need this. And then one black side here. Another one with a hinge here. When I'm going back tonight, I'm going to GoPro the entire Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run Ride video game. Oh, sweet. But you'll have a job to do. You also have to steer. But I've seen some other people filming it. When are you going to build another Star Wars set? That's a good question, Arnold. Probably after my vacation, because next week I'll be walking the 4 days walk of Nimeg or whatever, however you pronounce that. So I won't be here, and then I'm going to Ireland for a short vacation. When I'm back, I'm going to do something bigger again. So maybe Star Wars. I have another set that I really want to build, and that's Paris, the architecture set, which looks really cool. All right, brown. Okay. And now it says a black hinge. That doesn't make sense, a black hinge. I only have a brown hinge in here. Oh no, I have a black one. That looks so strange. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Why do they give me a brown hinge when brown would... Doesn't that look better? No, probably not. Oh, I see. It's not so important. It's black. So, black here, because this is not going to be visible. And I'm brown here. All right. Can you refocus the camera on the Hobbit house? Yeah, it is. It should be back in focus now. Currently listening to the Prancing Pony podcast, which goes through all of Tolkien's works. Oh, really? Oh, that's good. Thanks for the tip. I've never heard of it. Yeah, driving the Falcon is the best. Steering is the best. The mechanic is the least interesting. Like when you look ahead of you, the one that is on the right side, closest to the exit, that's probably the least interesting one as far as I could see. The Taj Mahal, it's probably not something I'm going to build, although you can rent it. But the Death Star is on my list, but I need more time than 1 week. I couldn't possibly build that in 1 week. Yeah, the Taj Mahal was on sale a while ago. It's a pretty old set, but it's so humongous. It's way too big. Okay, so here is where this starts to diverge. I really want to try this to get as close as possible to the actual set. But this door, for instance, there's no print on this door, whereas on the original, this is flat and there is a nice wooden print on it. So, oh well, can't have it all. What I can do is see if I can attach that to this. I'm going to take these black ones. Oh, the door is even smaller. Ew. Okay, I need to get that. Oh no, wait a minute. No, that's not true. We're adding something on top of it. Really? Fascinating. Okay. I wonder what this is going to do. Or build another X-Wing. I have an X-Wing, and that's one is more than enough. PlayStation VR headset. Cool. Yeah, the PlayStation VR is really cool. Hello, Michael. The Y-Wing. We'll see what they have on, what I can rent. Now, this is so really weird. I gotta put that door on top of that? Seriously? Oh, That is the weirdest door I've ever seen. Really? Okay, well, let's see what this can't possibly be the right thing to do, but we'll do it anyway. So it wants me to add, there's already this circle, but it's not big enough. So now I have to add 4 quarters of this slightly bigger green door. But even that, I mean, I don't see how this can fit. Because it's much thicker than the original door in the original set. So here we have the green door. Now they want me to put all sorts of brown stuff on this, but that would absolutely not match the original door. I would love to build an AT-AT. Oh, really? So, what was the audiobook? Which one was the podcast? Which one was the... Oh, the audiobook by Phil Dragish. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. I have a subscription now to Storytel, which allows me to download a lot of, and listen to a lot of audiobooks. It's really great. They don't have everything, but now I'm intrigued. I'm going to see if they have that one. All right, well, I'm just going to put this one here and see what kind of door this generates, how it looks. So it's on the hinge now. Yeah, but that is terrible. That doesn't look good at all. But the original set also looks like this. Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. And that, so I'm still going to add those circular things. So they want me to add this to the door, which is not in the original set, but in this case it might actually help to make it look nicer. Let's give it a try. Sleep well, Arnold. I've never been a big fan of the Y-wing design. As a kid, I remember I always thought it looked a bit clunky compared to the beautiful X-wing. The X-wing is kind of like the Spitfire in the Star Wars universe. It's just such a perfect shape. All right, I actually like this a lot more. Okay, I'll show you the door now. Look, now it's got this beautiful brown thing, but if you close it, it's still you can't see it because of this ugly thing. Now we're gonna put something in front of that, and let's see what that will do to the overall impression. I'm not sold on the design of this door yet. This and this. Yeah, that's what I figured. The AT-ATs it's just a technical build. That's why the Death Star is on my list, because that's kind of a story build. Like every room has a little scene of the Death Star. And that's always a lot of fun to make. I think they try to give everyone something to do during that ride of the Millennium Falcon. But looking at some videos, I definitely saw a difference in excitement. All right. Okay. Hey, Supreme Leader Thrawn. We're doing fine. All right, so now the door looks like this. It was actually quite all right. I wish that there was something more, I don't know, more wood-like on the front, but I don't have any flat. I think this just kind of works okay. What I like is when you open it, you see this round, because of this addition of these circles, it looks actually better than in the real set, the Lego set. So I'm just going to keep it like this. The other side of the door, though, looks hideous. Look at that. there's nothing to cover this up, and I really dislike just this shape. And that's in the original set as well. It's crazy. It should be the door. The other side of the door looks actually beautiful in the movies, and it's all brown. It's round. It's circular as well. What I could try to do is to get these. I'm not sure if that's going to work. What I could do is take this off and see if I can modify this, because of course the inner circle, oh, it's probably not going to hold. Hold on. Let me try. I'm just going to remove the outer part of the door. Hello, Linda. Just these four. Okay, that should be enough for the door. And I wonder why this is there. And if I can take that off. Probably not. What did you want to be growing up before this calling? I wanted to become an astronaut, or a video game designer, or children's book writer, or a director, movie director, or a science fiction writer, or what else was on my list? Well, that was about it, I think. A comic book artist. Wanted to make comic books. Well, you know, I really don't like the way that looks. So what I'm hacking this door. I hope it works. Of course, this is a play set, so perhaps they didn't really care for it. But what I've done now is I've attached this door. It's solid enough. So the door is now like this. And then on this side, I'm going to put this one. So at least it will look circular again. I hope it fits. Uh-oh. Yeah, it does. Check this out. That looks so much better. All right, have a wonderful evening, sleep well. But now, of course, the question is, does this fit? Because the hinge is... I don't think this will entirely fit, but let's click it into place. There we go. Yeah, it still doesn't look good. So the outer door doesn't really change much optically. Now on the inside, you've got this. It still looks like a safe, like something that's huge. And it is a little bit, I don't know, the weight is kind of off. But I guess, you know, it's better than with the square. What I should do is try to find some pieces that can make a ring around this. But this is definitely better than the strange square. This could still, yeah, it's not entirely right, but for now I think it's okay. Maybe. Let me try one thing. I wonder if I can take this ring and put it on the other side with a trick. I don't think it can work, but we can give it a try. Oh, it's very hard to separate again. It is an improvement, yes. Oh, the battery. The battery lost its power. of the cannon, so I'm going to replace that. Hold on. Oh, this one is charged. Oh, I forgot the charger. All right. It's working again. Very good. Okay, so of course, in order to put it on this side, that probably just won't work. I need to have a counter thing. How do these Lego people do that? Oh, I remember. You need to have a very specific... I'm not sure if this is possible technically. Because this one... and that should somehow... no, that's never going to work. No, that's impossible. Okay, well, I tried. What I could do is to try to get 4 more of those circular ones, in brown, for instance. And then it would be a nice door. Oh well. Later. That's for later. For now, I'm pretty happy with this hack. I think it looks better than the original. Put that back. It doesn't really click into place for some reason, but oh well. There we go. Hey, Alex. Next, we're going to build these small windows on the outside. Where are they? Here. Three of them. There's number 3. And for some reason they have strange little squares on them. That doesn't look good either. But that's also original. So it needs this for some reason, I don't know why. And then where do we put those? Okay, it's supposed to be like this, apparently. Oh, that looks nice. Now I see it. Ah. Remember, I was so surprised by the shape of these windows. I was like, this doesn't look hobbity at all. But we're going to fix that by adding these circular windows right over them. And then actually these windows do look like Hobbit windows. Oh, let me turn that around. All right, Brenda. Good luck with the lasagna. Sounds good. I have never seen the 1978 animated Lord of the Rings movie. I've read about it. I'm reading a book about how Peter Jackson's movies came about, and they talk about that version at length. But I've never seen it. I've seen some small clips of it. Didn't particularly impress me. Didn't really like the style, but it was still the earliest attempt at condensing the story. Look at that. Now is it very pretty. I like that. Last time I said I bought this from AliExpress. This set, yes. How much was it? It was cheap, relatively cheap. I think it was 25 bucks or something like that. Disney song, favorite Disney song, great question. I love, I'm not sure if it's Disney, but I really like the working song in Enchanted. And I like actually all the songs in Enchanted. And I also really like Ariel's song. Up where they are. What's the title of that song again? Wish I could be part of their world. The trailers for The Lion King look amazing. Benny's Space Quad set. Yeah, they look good, but I have the original. I have the originals, the original space figures. So I'm not sure if it would add anything. Okay, now we're gonna do a nice upper thing above the door. That is, oh no, it's already, wait a minute. No, it's not there yet. In euros, I think it was 25 euros. Oh, here it is. But it's not called, it's kind of hard to find. If you send me, I could put it in the comments. I think you have to look for, what was it again? It had a very strange name. I can look at my emails. Okay. No. All right. In the meantime, let's pick this windowsill. How does that work? Okay, that should be there. Oh, and these are here. Oh, nice. Part of the world. Be prepared. Oh, really? It's kind of a dark song, isn't it? Isn't that by Scar? Be prepared. And of course, Aladdin's song. It's still a fantastic song. I didn't like the new version. The original was better. A Whole New World. That's a great song. Are you going to watch the Lord of the Rings TV series here? You bet I will. Takes place in this time gap between the Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies and Lord of the Rings and the Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, it's gonna be great. But actually, that is not the time frame of that series. It is going to take place in the Second Age, and the Second Age is hundreds of years before the event of the Lord of the Rings. And there are no hobbits, or at least not in any of Tolkien's writings about that age. So it will be Middle Earth, but it will be very different from what we know. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I was looking for the name of this hodgepodge set that I bought. This is What is this? This takes a while. Alright, first of all, let me put this here. Looks weird. Oh, now I have to. It's always such a pain with AliExpress. Okay, I'll have to look that up another time, Kieran, because it's a bit complicated. Okay, where was I? Because I think, again, this set is divergent. This is not exactly the way it's supposed to be. Let me go to page, where was I? 65. Nope. Yes, further. Yeah, the door is in place. Then, oh, I've got that sword problem that we couldn't solve last time. Because the Lego swords that I have don't fit the clamp that they gave me, unless I have to. Oh, that's how it should be put. Okay, I didn't say anything. This is again just the original instructions are much more reliable. So I gotta put that one. Is there a stud in between? Yes, there is. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one here. That, of course, is supposed to be Sting. Yeah, this works perfectly. Oh, I'm glad. Because that sword really needs to be there. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. So you now see the sword here, or the dagger, and we've had the correct colors now of the two flasks that are there. I'm missing something here. So this is supposed to be on this side. It's kind of out of focus. Here is a letter. I managed to find the part in my own collection here. And there should be a bottle here, but instead they gave me a chalice. Prequels are easy. Just tie into something that has already made money, so it's much safer to bet on that. Okay. Oh, no, so this is correct. Good. Okay, now I need to go to the second manual, if I can find it, that is. So this was manual number 1. Book 2 of 2. Hello. 2 of 2. Download PDF. Okay, now they want me to do the dwarf, so I already finished that. Then we go to... Oh, this is the... Interesting. Turn this around again. Then add some more tiles. Yeah. And a darker one here. Another tile right there, and that should work. Okay, now let's put the brown pieces in place. Ooh, how does that work? to... Okay, this is much easier. One more. I gotta say, this looks really good in 3D. Better than I expected. Oh, we're gonna do, oh, that's cool. We're gonna do a carrot field. I love it. That is just great. For the carrots, we need a special tile here. So let me see if I do that correctly. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Another one. One more patch for the carrots. And then we're going to add the, the stems. Oh, this is great. I love this. All right, check that out. Isn't that great? Oops, there we go. Here, carrots. The budget for the Lord of the Rings show will be $1 billion. Yeah, it's Amazon. They have so much money. And it's all, you know, it's the costumes, the swords, the sets. It is super expensive. It's not really a prequel. It's a prequel in the sense that it's taking place before the events, but yeah, it's absolutely standalone. Probably will show a little bit more of the influence of the rings, and there are some interesting stories. There are hints at that time in the writings of Tolkien. So I guess they have been given quite a kind of a lot of freedom to add stories to the existing timeline. But this is a very important property for this is going to be like the subscription seller for Amazon worldwide. So they need this to be a success. So you can bet that they will use the best of the best when it comes to writers and experts. Okay, the path is in place. Now we're going to make Bilbo's bench. That is cool, where he sits when Gandalf visits him. Just going to put this here. 2 of these. Okay. Second. Oh wait, no. I'm making a mistake again. Classic mistake. I need the opposite. Yes. these. This is exactly the same bench that I've built once in a summer set. So it's the same technique, same elements. I guess benches don't really differ between Middle-earth and our world. All right, I'm going to put that here. Check it out, already looks perfect as a bench. And then we're going to add the feet. Is that two? Probably. Half the budget will be spent on second breakfasts. Yeah. Well, the $1 billion, most of the money goes to the license. Plus, it's not a movie; it's a series, so it's going to be. It's like Game of Thrones. Like every Game of Thrones episode has the budget of a movie. So that's going to be the same, I guess. They had to pay so much to the Tolkien estate in order to be able to make the series, and then they had to pour all the money into research. And you know, a lot of the costumes that they used in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit were all handmade. All the costumes, so it's just so much money. Yeah, we'll see Numenor, probably. Okay, now the only difficult thing is, where do we put the bench? 2 from the left of that gray tile. So that should be, or 3, no, 3. 1, 2, 3 here. This is awesome. This really makes it come alive. Look at how cute that looks. And then of course it needs a hobbit on there, right? Now, I don't know. Is he going to be able to sit? No, he's only going to be able to stand. That's not good. He should be able to sit. How do I make him sit? I don't think I can. Okay. Numenor is the link between Silmarillion and Lord of the Rings. Yes. I mean, that's, Terrence, like you say, that is perfect story material, I think, for that series. Yeah, everything was made by Weta. That's kind of what I'm reading in the book that I'm currently reading. It's all about how for Jackson, it was not just about making the Lord of the Rings. It was also keeping Weta alive, keeping the people, you know, giving them work. He felt responsible for Weta and wanted to grow it. But then, of course, if you can't make movies with CGI and you just his studio wouldn't have much work. So it's a dimension that I always underestimated, how much Jackson felt responsible for the people that he employed. He's a very social guy, and so a lot of his drive to get the permission to make the Lord of the Rings was, you know, we need to grow Weta. Okay, we're adding some flowers here, which unfortunately Bilbo has to go because otherwise I can't put the flowers in place. Some white flowers. These are always lovely. You know, when I visited the set in Matamata, that was one of the things that struck me most, is just how beautiful that set was, because they planted real trees some 5-6 years before they even started shooting, so that they would look as if they'd always been there. And there are tons of flowers, and it's all super vibrant, and it's the flowers and the trees that really sell it as much more than just a movie set. There are real sheep walking around on the paths. Like they're sheep and lambs walking on the same paths that lead to Bag End and to the other Hobbit homes. It's so funny, because it's still in use it's owned by a shepherd, or by a farmer who has a shepherd with a flock. I guess the real life there is not much different from the life we see in the Shire in the movies. Time travel in Star Wars? No, certainly not. There will be flashbacks, but no time travel. Buonasera, come va? And when you go to New Zealand, you can actually visit Weta, and the tour is a lot of fun, because the tour is given by people that actually work there. So it's not this sleek, like what you see in Universal Studios or Disney, where they kind of pretend it's a studio, but it's really, the people are working there while you are taking the tour. Okay, we're going to build fencing. The fences in front of the house. Cool. And I have to make 5 of these poles. What we're going to do. Meantime, I'll let you look at it. It really starts to look gorgeous. Numenor and the stories of the First Age and Second Age are mostly detailed in the Silmarillion, though there is a lot more in Unfinished Tales, Lost Tales, History of Middle-earth, and the Letters. Yes. And I'm really intrigued by this series, because Christopher Tolkien has always sworn that he would never ever relinquish the rights to anything of his father, because they'd already lost the movie rights and the television rights and the video game rights to The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, because Tolkien sold them for about 150,000, I think, back then, to establish a trust for his children so that they could study. And then, of course, they have no grip, and that license even allows them to make a sequel, for instance, to The Lord of the Rings. They could do that technically. And so Christopher is like, God forbid that ever happens with the other stuff. But then Christopher Tolkien has retired, so maybe maybe other people are in charge now. Did they do time travel in Star Wars Rebels, really? I have a hard time considering these animated series as canon. All right. 1 and 2. Now, okay, right there. What else? Oh, this is interesting. Lots of weird thingies here. Oh, that's a hinge. I see. Makes sense. This one comes on top. Yes. Plus. This. Yep. That goes there. This one right there. Starting to come together here. One more. Okay. Next. Ooh. Oh, that's what it's for. Oh. Okay. So this one plus the door. Yep. And that right there. Oh, great. Then we're doing some planks. Okay. I wonder what this is going to look like. It's already midnight? Wow, okay. Time flies when you're having fun. This bigger one, and yet we're almost there. Another one. That should go. Oh, I see what they're doing. Cool. That's how they make it look rural. Come on. There you go. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. No, it's going to be more to the right. I'd say something like this. Yes. Perfect. Okay. And then the second layer of planks, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This one should be then here. Yes. Same recipe. Perfect. And one of these right there. And one on this side. Oh, I forgot one. Hold on. This one. Good. And that one should be in the middle. Oh, I love it. It looks great. Check this out. Isn't that gorgeous? So you've got the fence and you've got the door that of course only opens for party business. Starts with Sauron makes the One Ring. When he puts it on, he becomes so powerful he splits in two. One Sauron goes to do what he does in the movies, while the other one runs off and returns in the future. That sounds like something that J.J. Abrams would come up with. But it devaluates the triumph of Frodo. I would hate it if they do that. Because then it makes everything for naught. No. Here. There we go. Where do we put this? How does this fit? Oh, wait, no. Come on. There we go. This is probably too much to the right, I guess. No, that's kind of okay. I'll just put it there. Let's double check. Oh, and the original set has stickers. Okay. Oh, and that's not even supposed to be there. It's a whole different container. Huh, okay, well I have actually one of those containers. So it wants me to put one of these barrels in the front yard. How does a door work? Well, it's just, you just open it like this. It's got a hinge. And on the other side it looks much better. So just open it like this. That's quite alright, I like it. Okay, let me go get that other element. And I think I need 2 carrots. I do have 2 carrots. Do I have the stems? And I need 1 apple. I have 1 stem here and 2 and 1 apple. Good. Yeah. Okay, let me go get that. Oh. And there should be red flowers. 2 more sets of flowers. Okay, red flowers and yellow flowers. Okay, that's going to be fine. Found it. I found it. This is what I meant. Very, very cool. I only had one. Barad-dûr was destroyed on March the 25th. Yeah, I read that somewhere, yes. Not surprising, of course, with Tolkien's Catholic background. Okay, carrot number 1. Okay, well, go. I need to go to bed as well, Kieran. So sleep well, and good luck tomorrow. I'm just going to show you this final container here. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this is so much better than what they had in the set. Let me tilt the camera a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? I love how this set looks. Just closing the door. I can keep it ajar a little bit. In the Shire, it's always open for visitors. But really, really, really cool. All right. I guess I have one more session to do to finish this set. Of course, it needs a roof. It needs a tree on top of the hill. But this was fun, and I'm glad that this is really starting to look like a little hobbit home. So thank you so much for stopping by. Wish you all a wonderful weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is Friday, yeah? Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. So I'll probably do some more tomorrow. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.